Hello everyone and welcome to the Green Man channel. Hope you're doing good and well. So for this video I'm going to be starting a new series, a short series talking about the ways I listen to music. And for this first episode, this premiere episode, I'm talking about CDs in particular and why I love CDs. So this episode is going to break down into three main parts. Really, the first part I'm going to be talking about CD packaging and the kinds of CD packaging I like and the kinds of CD packaging I don't like so much, with the reasons why. I appreciate this video. This kind of video might not be for everyone. I think a lot of music tubers talk about the ways they listen to music, and I'm conscious people have asked me this before, and I've never really done a video specifically about the ways I listen to music or talked about formats of music and things. So I thought, well, why not? I don't want to do a long series about it. I don't want to talk for super long about it, but I thought it would be a good thing to talk about maybe in like a short series of just, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 episodes. And that's what the plan is here. But episode 1 is going to be specifically about CDs. So if you're a CD fan and you like to talk in depth about CDs, then maybe this is the place for you. And I hope you enjoy this video. I wouldn't call myself an expert, necessarily on CDs or CD packaging or all that kind of stuff. But I have collected CDs for a number of years, and I definitely have my preferences about them and things that I love about them. So that's what this video is really all about, and that's what this premiere episode is all about. So anyway, let's get on to CD packaging. And I'm going to start with a classic sort of CD packaging choice, which is the jewel case option. I've got here Dream Theater's Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory. And, what I like about jewel cases is that I like the kind of feel of them, and the opening and closing sort of is satisfying. You feel it click close and to open it. It's just got a bit of satisfaction about doing that, or at least I find with jewel cases. What I don't like so much about jewel cases is just they're very fragile. I've got a lot of cracked jewel case CD covers. I don't like the way the bits in the hub and the inside covers just break off so easily, in this little bit here, circular bit. And generally they're just quite fragile. I think they're the sort of classic CD format though, and they do have a certain charm, and most CDs that I own I think are dual case format. I have a slightly preferred format to the dual case because of the fragility of dual cases, which I'll talk about very shortly. The next format I'm going to talk about is the card sleeve. And I should stress at this point, there are loads of different formats of CD packaging. I think I'm just talking about the ones that I have the most of here, so apologies if I miss out particular kinds of CD formats. Okay, apologies up front about that. This is a card sleeve one for the Judas Priest's latest Invincible Shield album. And you've got sort of 4 panels here and 2 inserts. So one insert is where the CD goes, obviously, and the other insert is where you get the booklet. So there's an insert for the booklet there. There's also an insert for the CD, obviously. So I quite like card covers, I think. They're not, again, pure card cover isn't necessarily my favourite CD format. I think what it does well is it allows lots of opportunity for graphic design and artwork. I think it stores nicely and it's easy to fit into tight spaces on your bookshelves because it's so thin, the sort of card sleeve format. But I do think the CDs can fall out quite easily of a lot of card sleeve cases. I mean, this one is actually fairly secure. Look, it's not falling out. But generally, I don't mind card sleeves, but like dual cases, they're not my preferred option. And actually, here's another card sleeve example. This is the new Soul Dusk and Thesis album. Great album from this year, by the way, if I may say so. And it folds out. You've got sort of 6 panels. Now, I'm not so keen on too many fold out or too many panels on my CD packaging. I like to get to the CD quite quickly, particularly if I'm listening or trying to listen to a CD in the car, or I'm about to start a journey in the car. I just want to put a CD on quickly. I don't want to waste time, opening packaging, finding where the CD is and things like that. So I'm not so keen on that kind of fold out format, but it's still okay. It's just not so much for me. Too many fold outs, particularly 8-panel ones. They drive me crazy. 8-panel CD packaging. 6 panels isn't too bad, I guess. Now, this is the next examples. The next couple of examples I think are my favourite kinds of CD packaging. So it's this one, which is the new Caligula's Horse album. Another great album, by the way, as it happens. Charcoal Grace. came out earlier this year. What I like about this kind is that it's like got the best of both worlds of the card option and the dual case option. You've got a card front cover, but then you've got the inside sort of panel is the dual case with the hub, so the CD's stored nice and securely and hopefully won't fall out anywhere. And you know, it's easy to get to the CD, I think. It's only one time you have to open the CD up, or the case up, as it were. The booklet's kind of nicely inside in an insert in the card sleeve part of the case. I just think, you know, I like this. It's kind of, you know, I like the feel of it, of the card case with the sort of inside dual bit, if you like. And it's just like the best of both worlds to me. It's very, you know, got the portability still that CDs generally have, and I just like that version best. It's the Digipack, I think it gets called, the Digipack version. And again, actually, this is Beyond the Black's Heart of the Hurricane, same sort of thing. You know, 4 panels, Digipack. Everything's nice and easy to get to. And a variation really on the Digipack is like a fold-out 6-panel Digipack. Quite like these as well. I mean, this is Evergrey's Solitude, Dominance and Tragedy. I think that was their second album. Love the artwork on that one. I know it's backwards on my screen, but absolutely love the artwork on that album. And a lot of Evergrey albums, actually. But yeah, I quite like this. But again, I'm not a huge fan of too many fold-out things. More than 4 panels to me. I'm not so big on any CD packaging with more than 4 panels. And here's another one, a Camelot album. We got 2 CDs here. Not sure. A lot of bands at the moment are having bonus discs with instrumental versions of the songs. I am not so big on that. But yeah, this is Camelot's Shadow Theory. Again, a Digipack, but a 6-panel one with 2 of the CDs in 2 sort of CD hubs there. And then you've got the booklet as well on the inside of the second panel. Yeah, so that's it really. I think my preferred option is a sort of hybrid. It's the Digipack, but which stores the CD nice and securely inside it. I think I like Digipacks best, therefore. But each to their own. Let me know what sort of CD formats you like best, and we'll move on to the second part of this episode now. I'm going to talk about specifically how I listen to CDs. So for me, I think my favourite way to listen to a CD is actually in the car. On the CD player in the car, turn it up as loud as I want, don't have to worry about neighbours, you're just on the road and you just listen to the music all kind of surrounding you, nice and, you know, really hopefully some heavy, big, powerful sounding metal, right? And that's the way I really enjoy listening to a lot of my CDs, is just while I'm driving. And you know, another way I like listening to them is in my flat, on my laptop with my speakers on and stuff. I mean, that's another way I quite enjoy listening to CDs. Although generally I tend to, you know, upload them to my music library and just listen to them that way without necessarily worrying about the CD being in the laptop and all that kind of stuff. I do have a CD player that's pretty old, to be honest. I probably need a new one. And very occasionally play that and turn it up and listen into that. And I think those are the main ways, really, that I listen to my CDs. And why I love CDs, the final part of this video. Why do I love the CD? Why do I love the compact disc so much? Why do I still buy them? Well, I think it's really things I've touched on already before in the video. It's their portability. I think they look nice. They're easy to carry if you need to take them somewhere. They look good on bookcases and they fit nicely into most bookcases and onto bookshelves. I like the design of them. I just love to go to say an HMV. If you don't know HMV, that's a UK kind of chain of music and video stores in the UK. I just already said the UK. But yeah, I really like HMV. Going there and buying CDs. It's something I've liked doing for a number of years. So the CD has just always stuck with me. Yes, there's cassettes. I do have some cassettes. Yes, there's vinyl, and lots of people love vinyl. I'm not really a vinyl collector myself because of the lack of portability for me that vinyls have. But I totally get why people love vinyl. You know, they're stunning. The artwork looks great on vinyl. So I totally understand people loving vinyl too. And, you know, if I started on vinyl, I'd probably get addicted to collecting vinyl as well. So yeah, that's it for this particular video. Let me know, you know, are you a CD lover? What kind of CD packaging do you like best? How do you listen to your CDs and why? Specifically, do you love a good CD? Anyway, from me, until next time, until the next kind of videos with the ways I listen to music, I hope you have a great what's left of your days, wherever you are in the world, of course. Until next time, bye for now.